Welcome back to another video of Dreams. Today we're gonna have some concept art shown by some of the Dreams community, and I think this is really dope. Really dope. We're gonna have people talking about their concept art and the projects that they have for Dreams. If you guys have any you would like to share, go ahead and join my Discord and drop your concept art in the project channel and let me know. We can talk about it because I had a lot of fun hearing people's ideas and what they had. I know someone did tell me I should do this before, but it kind of slipped my mind and someone else brought that idea again. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it this week. And it seemed like quite a bit of people were interested, so I'm gonna do it. So yeah, that's really it. If you guys enjoyed, I greatly appreciate if you drop a like, comment down below, let me know your thoughts, and subscribe if you're new here because I'm always posting my dreams. Peace.
So here it is. It's not a game, it's a concept art I thought of. Something I thought would be revolutionary. I planned on making a podcast inside Dream. Instead of showing myself, I can show my character. I'll be talking right now. The orange share is for the guest, whenever I have one. And that's why I wrote you yesterday, I guess. Yeah,
I look forward for that, man. Like, I love that idea of doing a podcast in Dreams, and that's like one of the reasons I'm just so excited because that's not something you see anywhere,
Yeah,
I really
exactly.
like your art as well. It looks really nice. Do you plan on making your character like that, or?
Yeah, I plan on making my character look like that. Since my name is Sly and Sly Cooper, so.
Okay, that's dope, man. Do you have like a team, or you just plan on doing this by yourself, or what's the goal here?
No, I think I'm doing this by myself. Yeah.
You plan to have like a YouTube channel as well, so people can like find your
yeah, I plan on making streaming the podcast in Twitch and then like upload it to YouTube as well.
All right, Maximum, you can show your concept art.
Yeah, I wanted to make a game. The main character is called the Outsider, and essentially, I mean, it's pretty on the nose. You're a human or whatever, and you get tricked into going into this place called the Makai, which is a Japanese term for the underworld or the world of spirit. Although I call it that, it's not based on any specific afterlife or religion or whatever.
Okay.
So, oh my goodness. So one thing that I had in mind when I was coming up with these characters is that I want to make a game that feels like it's something like a Nintendo title, but I want to take certain elements of it more seriously, like I was making something like Red Dead.
Right.
Without getting too ambitious. So one thing I remember I posted in there yesterday, you know how that's the way it is in a lot of like Mario games and Kirby games. The enemies run towards you or actively attack you.
Right.
Even though you're way stronger than they are, and usually just kill them in one hit. Well, in this game, because your character has kind of a history, because they've been in the underworld for I want to say about like 10 years. Every time enemies see you, they scream, run, and say a bunch of stuff that makes it sound like they're, afraid for their lives. Like, I wanted it to be, I guess, Zelda-like.
Zelda, okay.
So there's dungeons, different bosses, stuff like that. There's going to be, as the outsider, you're lost in the underworld. You've been lost here for 10 years. When the game starts, you wake up, you don't know who you are, you don't remember how to speak, or anything like that. So your character is a silent protagonist. And you have companions that you meet. One of them's named Penny. She doesn't like you at all. She hates you. But she's using the fact that you have amnesia to her advantage. She's like, oh, well, this crazy dude that was running around killing all of the everybody down here looking for his brother, I can use him to get rid of the hierarchy going on down here so that the people that she's a part of in the underworld can be liberated. Because she's on some weird stuff, because like, afterlife, like hell, is supposed to be endless torment, and all this stuff like that. And her ideology is, why is it that way? Even though those people did terrible things, death shouldn't just be, closing the door on that person's life and that person's growth spiritually. People change even in hell is uh, her ideology.
You have this
So
well planned out. How long have you been like making this whole
would it
story?
surprise you if I said I've only been coming up with ideas for this for about like a week or two?
A week or two? What? Wow, that's crazy.
Like, I'm a writer and I'm writing a book right now. And this is just something I wanted to do. When I heard about dreams, I was like, no, I want to make a game for it. And at first, I wanted to make something else, but
Right.
I had this idea, and I've just kind of been running with it for, I want to say, roughly 3 weeks.
Okay, that's what's up. Do you have like a team, or do you plan on doing this by yourself?
I have like one or two people that want to help out.
Okay.
Other than that, it's just me, and I've been doing all the art. One thing I should note: if your mask breaks while you're in the Makai, you cease to exist. All of your memories and stuff fades. You're not even you. And he has a lot of stuff in his head that he wants to keep safe, and keep secret. So he's not trying to die anytime soon because, I said if your mask breaks, you're dead. But if someone takes your mask, they take all of your memories and whatnot, and essentially become you.
This is dope. Talking to you about your game.
Oh man, yeah, I love talking about stuff like this in general. Yeah. Sorry if I talked your head off.
Nah, that's all good.
Thanks, man. All right. Check you guys later.
All right, see you, man.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I think maybe like one of the first things I want to do if I get a copy of the beta or if I get in or whatever is animate the Jabberwocky. It's public domain, so nobody's gonna sue me, and it is like one of my favorite poems. And I think that'd be a good place to start with like just learning the animation tools and stuff.
Okay.
From there, I have kind of kicked around some ideas with like doing just like a platformer game, kind of like the examples I give are like Ecochrome or Monument Valley or The Bridge, if you ever played any of those games that play around a lot with like sort of MC Escher surrealist landscapes and like weird forced perspective tricks and stuff like that. I don't know. I've always really liked that stuff, but maybe do something that's kind of like rabbit hole themed, kind of stick with some Lewis Carroll surrealist weirdness.
Okay.
And that other one that I just dropped in, I am very excited about Dreams for the VR potential. I do think that like PSVR doesn't have the best catalog right now, and I think Dreams could like change that overnight.
I agree.
But yeah, I've been joking about making like an Astrobot ripoff, but yeah, I don't know, something like that would be very cool.
Yeah. So do you plan on doing this this rabbit one by yourself, or you have a team?
No, I don't have a team at all. I definitely want to collaborate with people. I definitely need somebody to help me with like kind of power up things or different character abilities and stuff like that. I want it to be pretty basic platformer, but I still want to be able to like swing a sword at a bad guy or like, some different stuff like that. And there are a few like logic things that I thought I could kind of put in there, but the more I'm learning about like their the way everything's rendered with a single camera does kind of mess with some of the ideas I had with not being able to do like and some people were talking about making the portals from Portal. Something similar to that was definitely like what I was talking about with doing different perspective tricks and stuff like that. Like it would be very useful to not have to render everything with a single camera for some of that stuff, but I don't, work within the limitations and figure out how to do something trippy just once you get your hands on the tool set. But no, yeah, I'd definitely be looking for people to collaborate with, especially on logic and stuff. I'm sure I'm going to be glued to YouTube for most of that.
Okay. Well, I look forward to that because that looks dope. I like the concept art. How long did it take you to make it?
Not long. It is just a one rhombus that I just copied and kind of pasted in different places to make like a vague rabbit shape, and then I just kind of messed around with some different filters and inverting colors and stuff.
See black and white, does that mean he's gonna have like an enemy of himself? Or is it just like...
No, I was thinking almost like a kind of link to the past, like overlapping realities kind of thing. I was picturing like being able to jump through a rabbit hole in the floor and fall out of another one in the ceiling and switch back and forth between like the black and the white. And
wow, that is dope. I like that idea.
Yeah, I don't know, just one of many kind of similar ideas I've had, but yeah, I have pages and pages of notebooks full of like kind of surrealist eschery stuff like that, and I think it'd be really fun with like a lot of the tools they've showed in Dreams definitely seem like they'd work with that, like the interpolating tool and being able to scale something and drag it off into the distance and stuff could really help you with like force perspective kind of stuff.
Okay. Well, it's nice knowing about your idea, your concept art, your game that you're gonna make.
So this is just like a little draft I made. So I planned on making it an open world game. So the mechanic of this game is that there will be pills, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Your character will have these qualities or statistics, whatever you want to call them.
Mm-hmm.
And these qualities are strength, strength, memory, immune system, reasoning, and sanity and dexterity.
Okay.
So will be pills. The mechanic is that there will be pills, and each pill grants you like they improve some qualities, but as well they also like ruin your other qualities. Let's say, for example, the strength pill. It improves your strength, but it affects the sanity. And let's say if your sanity reaches 0 or 10% or 20% or any of those low values, your character will start becoming crazy, and you will see things like weird things. You will start attacking people, like innocent people, like out of nowhere. Your character will control itself, and let's say you see a police or something, and you see this person as a villain, and you will attack them. But then you realize that it was your sanity that was tricking you. You know.
Right. So what's the objective?
Right now, I haven't I haven't thought of an objective, but a friend of mine gave me the idea of making this the main story like you have to reach 35 years and being like a normal person. Everything has to be balanced.
Interesting.
You know. So let's say there are ways to combine each thing. If you lose, for example, memory, your character will forget things, will forget how to walk, for example, or forget how to solve things. And even though you know how to do them, your character won't be able to do them.
Oh, that's interesting. I like that.
So every quality improves your character or ruins your character. So you have to be like paying attention to that. Let's say if you lose this dexterity. Wait, let me see. It's just I'm not an English. My mother language is Spanish. So
all good.
Dexterity. There it is. Okay. Oh my god. Dexterity. Yeah. So let's say you lose that. Then, for example, there will be this parkour mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
But if you lose dexterity, then you won't be able to do it. Or also, like for example, if you're wall running, you will be able to aim only if your dexterity is above 50% or so. So this is like the main idea of the. But it's like a weird mechanic. I thought I did something creative.